Hey guys, I've been using this really cool tool called SYNCTAP that we released that I wanted to share with you. I'm sure you've heard all of the issues happening with iOS 14 and all of the tracking and ability that we are losing with the Pixel. So we're seeing smaller retargeting audiences, and in turn, we're seeing smaller lookalike audiences because of the opt-out rates, right? Um, and so what we're seeing is the less people we have in our retargeting pools, or the less people we can say went to our website and viewed a product in the last 30 days, the worse our lookalike audiences are going to be, and the smaller our retargeting campaigns will be. But there is a way around this. You can take actual customer data and still send that to Facebook, right? We could still take an email, a first name, last name, location, export that list, and then upload it into Facebook, create our custom audience, and go ahead and retarget those people or create our lookalike audiences off of that. So what's super cool about SYNCTAP is it automates that process, right? So we can go ahead and go into customers, export this list in here, go into orders, figure out which orders you want to export, and then go ahead and export that, and then upload that into Facebook audiences. However, the problem with that is it's not dynamic, right? So if you wanted to export your customers within the last 90 days, and then you want to do it next month, you have to then do it next month and continually do that over and over again. What we can do with SYNCTAP, which is really cool, is we can actually take either one of these templates that they have here, all customers, order count, repeat purchasers, total spent, lifetime value, deal hunters, anybody who purchased a product with a discount, or we can go ahead and create our own and find the criteria that we want to segment our customers out, take that data from Shopify and dynamically send that to Facebook. So let's say we want to find our purchasers, anybody who purchased within the last, let's say 90 days, and anybody who purchased a product within the last 90 days. And we just want people who ordered our closeout products. So we'll go ahead, search for closeout, and then select all of our closeout products, and then add. So now we can say, give me the Shopify people who ordered with it within a certain time frame, who ordered our closeout products. Go ahead and we can create this. We could save it as a template if we want. And then once that's, I gotta close out products. And then once that's done, we can go ahead and check our Facebook audiences and make sure that those Facebook audiences are pushed in and create our lookalikes off of that. It's as simple as that. So now we can go in here and you can see we have our SYNCTAP audiences here that are dynamically updated. Lookalikes off of people who initiated checkout in the last 60 days, purchasers off of people who purchased in the last 90 days, so on and so forth. And we could see the performance. I mean, if we take a look at this compared to our exported Shopify list here, we can see 1.08, our static list, 1.98 versus 2.3, 2.36, and so on and so forth. So what's super cool is as we see less people tracking, being opted in to be able to be tracked, we can get really creative with this. We can go ahead and start to say, well, I actually want people who just spent more than $200 in my account in my Shopify store. Send those people dynamically back, and whenever there's somebody uploaded or added, go ahead and add those people. Or if there's somebody who is likely to have a high average order value, somebody who has had $100 average order value over their last certain amount of purchases, let's go ahead and put those in. Or we could do it based on simple things like Shopify tags. Go ahead and do those sorts of things. We could do this in Shopify, but we can't do it dynamically, and it's manual if we wanted to do it within Shopify. So if we want to be able to keep our audiences up to date, if we want to stay ahead of this iOS 14 updates, SYNCTAP is a great way to do that. So I'd highly recommend you check it out and see what it can do for you.